Hi parents, thank you again for watching this week's episode. Today we're going to talk about Mr. Seahorse and how to use this book to learn new language, to develop literacy, to learn more about sea life, and find a connection between dads and children. One of the things that I love the most about this book is that it really highlights the importance of a parental figure of a father. Dads don't always get the best rap and they don't get a lot of credit for parenting, but they do in the ocean. So, if you're looking to increase that bond between dads and babies and children, this is a really good book to have those discussions. It also pairs really well with our ocean life lesson that you can find on our website. If you go to tabletopteachingllc.com, there is a whole ocean lesson, and it would go really well with this because as you go through and learn about this amazing dad who keeps his eggs, you learn about other sea life that also take care of their young that are the father. So it's not always mom that watches over and protects the baby and raises the babies. And so it's so much fun. And what's really cool are these like little see-through pages that you get to flip through, and it makes it really fun, really engaging. The colors are spot on for getting your child to really want to continue looking and reading. My 7-month-old is just as engaged as my 4-year-old, and with my 4-year-old, we are talking so much about the different kinds of fish and how cool is it that these dads are doing this, because I know that my oldest son has a really strong bond to mom and always wants mom. And of course, he loves dad for fun and all of that. But this book reminds him that when he's hurt or if he needs something, dad is also going to be there. And it's really cool to see Mr. Seahorse go through the ocean, and it really builds vocabulary because there are so many different kinds of fish in the sea. And so it's cool because you can continue to talk to your child about the different kinds of fish and the different names of the fish, and now they've learned something that a lot of kids probably don't know at their age. And the great thing is that whatever you expose your children to is what they're going to learn. So again, whatever you expose them to is what they're going to learn. Whatever you give to them, whatever you say to them, they're going to pick it up, and they're going to pick it up quick, because early childhood education, if you look into it, these years between 0 and 5, they are absorbing more information than any time in their life. So it's okay to just pour on the language and the vocabulary when you talk to them. You don't have to talk to them like they're stupid. That's a common mistake. If you talk to them like normal people and you expect them to just understand you even when they're babies, and you talk to them just like any other person, obviously, they're going to learn more language quicker because you're using a broader vocabulary, you're exposing it to them. And when you do story time and you do something like this, they hear it over and over and over, and that repetition of hearing it again and again. And if they love it so much and they want to keep hearing it, then they're going to pick up that vocabulary, and they're going to have new words to add to their language development and to their literacy skills, where they create their own stories. Because now you have a 2-year-old who's telling a story about specifically like a stickleback or a pipe fish. So instead of just saying the fish, and that's really cool. And it has nothing to do with one kid being smarter or dumber. It's not that. It's just, what are these children exposed to, and what are you going to be reading to them each day? So this is why I highly recommend this. Add more language to their vocabulary word bank and make them look extremely smarter than other kids, but really you're just being a good parent, exposing them to as many words and books as possible that are appropriate for their age, and having great discussions along with that. So if you'd like a copy of this book, please use our link in the description below. It is waiting for you. Click it. It's not very expensive, and your kids will want to read it again and again. And give this over to Dad and have Dad read this book. This is the special book that Dad gets to read with them. And when your kids see both parents equally sharing an interest in books and literacy, your kids are going to latch on to that as well, because they see that it's not just Mom just likes books or Dad just likes books. Both of my parents really like books, so I should like books too. And that's a huge thing. We want our kids to have fun and love books and enjoy them. It's such an important part of their development, and they get so much out of reading a book that they could never learn from getting stories from a screen. So enjoy some quality time with your kids with Mr. Seahorse, and I'll see you guys next week with more book recommendations and how to increase your child's literacy and language development. Thank you for staying tuned this long. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel.